Good afternoon all of you. Today's topic is buffers and estimation of pH. In this topic we will discuss about acids, base, different type of buffers, pH and how it is calculated. What are the acids? Acids are the substances that are capable to donate or acids are the substances that are capable to donate protons or they can easily dissociate it and produce protons. Base are those substances that are easily and quickly accept the protons. So generally acids are the proton donors and bases are the proton acceptors. Acids are dissociated into the hydrogen ions and anions, and bases are accept the protons or hydrogen Acids are mainly two types, weak acids and strong acids. Strong acids are the dissociated completely, quickly into the solution, while weak acids are dissociated incompletely. HCl, it is a strong acid, and carbonic acid, it is a weak acid. So HCl is dissociated into hydrogen ion and chloride ion, it is completely dissociated, and bicarbonate ion, it is dissociated into hydrogen ion and bicarbonate ion, it is partially dissociated. So HCl solution, almost all the molecule dissociated and exist as a hydrogen ion and chloride ions. But in the case of weak acid like acetic acid or carbonic acid, it will be ionized only partially. So the number of acid molecules existing in the ionized state is much less, maybe 50% or less than 50%. What is the dissociation constant? It is also defined as the ratio between dissociate and undissociate particles. Dissociation of an acid is a freely reversible reaction, but at the equilibrium the ratio between dissociate and undissociate particle is constant. Here H plus ions show the concentration of hydrogen ions, this show the concentration of anions, and this bracket show the concentration of undissociate molecules. Generally this capital bracket show the concentration. So dissociation constant is the ratio of dissociated and undissociated particles or molecules. The pH at which acid is half ionized is called pKa. It is constant at a particular temperature or pressure. Strong acids will have a low pKa value, while weak acid have a higher pKa value. Now, what is the pH or what is the acidity of a solution? The acidity of a solution is measured by nothing, the concentration of hydrogen ion in the solution, that is obtained by this equation. After the dissociation of the acid, you can get the concentration of hydrogen ions and the concentration of anions. So hydrogen ion concentration, it is equal to dissociation constant into the ratio of acid and base. In the other words, or to make it easier, Sorensen expressed the concentration hydrogen ion as the pH. What is the pH? The negative logarithm of the hydrogen ion concentration, and it is denoted as small p and capital H. pH is the negative logarithm of the hydrogen ion concentration. So this is the definition of pH. pH value is inversely proportional to the acidity. Lower pH, lower the pH, higher the acidity or hydrogen ion concentration. Higher acidity and lower the pH. Higher the pH and lower the acidity. So it is inversely proportional. The acidity and the pH is inversely proportional. At the pH of 1, the hydrogen concentration is 10 times. At the pH of 2, hydrogen ion is 100 times, and so on. So the pH 7 indicates the neutral pH, less than 7 pH indicate the acidic pH, and more than 7 pH indicate the alkaline pH. The solution, that is the pH of 1, it is highly acidic, and the solution of pH 14, it is highly alkaline. These are the some definitions. pH is the negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. Neutral pH is 7. What are the acids? They are the proton donors, and the pH of the acids are less than 7. Bases, they are the proton acceptors. The pH of the bases are more than 7. Strong acids, the acids that ionized completely and quickly. Weak acids, the acids which ionize incompletely. pK value, it is the pH at which acid is half ionized. Buffers, they are the solution that resist the change in the pH. Now, what is the buffers? Buffer is the substance that can resist the change in pH even after addition of strong acid or base. It is a mixture of weak acid and a salt of its conjugate base. If one molecule differs from another via one proton, the two are called conjugate acid-base pair. The main property of the buffer, a buffer can reversibly bind hydrogen ions. The journal form of the buffering reaction is buffer and the hydrogen ions. It is the reversible process. Buffer system don't eliminate hydrogen ions from the body or don't add to the body, but it keep them tied up until balance can be reestablished. Buffering capacity depends upon these are the some factors on which buffering capacity depends. First one is concentration of the buffer. Second one is relationship between the pK of the buffer and desired pH. A buffer has maximum buffering capacity when its pK equal to the pH. Next point is, for the maximum blood buffering, the pK of the buffer should be nearby 7.4. How it's work? Generally, buffer solution consists of mixture of weak acid and base and its salts. When HCl is added into the acetate buffer, it forms weak acetic acid and NaCl. Similarly, when the base is added in with weak acid, it reacts and forming a salt and water molecule. So this is the process by which the changes in the pH are minimized. Normal pH of body fluids. The pH of arterial blood is 7.4. The pH of venous blood or interstitial fluid, it is 7.35. Why maintenance of the pH is important? Just because of all enzyme systems in the body are influenced by the hydrogen ion concentration. If the pH is changed or if the hydrogen ion concentration change, then what happen in the body? It alters all the cell and body functions. The conformational of biochemical, biological or structural components and uptake. It affects the uptake and release of oxygen. To maintain the normal blood pH in the body, The regulatory mechanism are buffer mechanism, respiratory mechanism and renal mechanism. Buffer mechanism is a first line defense, respiratory mechanism is a second line defense and renal mechanism is a third line defense. These are the buffer system: bicarbonate buffer system, phosphate buffer system and protein buffer system. To maintain the pH of a solution, pH meter is required. It is an electronic instrument that is used to measure the pH of a liquid or solution. It is based on the principle of potentiometry. A typical pH meter consists two electrodes. First is glass electrode, second one is reference electrode. These electrodes are connected by a electronic meter. It is also called galvanometer, that measure and display the pH of the unknown solution. It is commercially available in 1936 by the Arnold Beckman in the United States. This is the complete structure of pH meter. It is the electrode stand. These are the two electrode, glass electrode and reference electrode. These are the different knobs. This is the display. It is a Z0 knob. It is the temperature node. These are the different electrode. This is the glass electrode and it is the reference electrode. Both electrodes are hollow bulbs containing KCl and AgCl solution. Wire is suspended into it. Glass electrode bulb is coated with silica and metal ions. This glass electrode used to measure the pH as the concentration of hydrogen ion surrounded by the tip of thin walled glass bulb. It is fragile. The reference electrode also has a bulb made up of non-conductive glass, or it is made up of plastic. When two metal is bring in contact with the another, a voltage differences occurs due to their differences in the electron mobility. The pH meter, the principle of pH meter. The pH meter measures the electrochemical potential develops between the known liquid inside the glass electrode and unknown liquid outside the glass electrode, because the thin glass bulb allow mainly acyl and small hydrogen ions to interact with the glass. This glass electrode measure the electrochemical potential of the hydrogen ions or the potential of hydrogen, and this reference electrode is needed only for complete the electrical circuit. This pH meter measure the potential difference and its changes occur in the glass membrane. The pH meter measures the potential difference and the changes across the glass membrane. The potential difference must be obtained between 2 points. One is electrode conducting the internal solution, and second one is it is obtained by the conducting to the reference electrode immersed into the solution. This reference electrode is built the glass electrode, the combination of combined electrode in the concentric double barrel of the device. So these are the different function of these two electrodes and the principle. The main principle of the pH meter, it measures the electrochemical potential developed between the known solution inside the glass electrode and the unknown liquid outside of the glass electrode. Thin glass bulb allow mainly acyl and small hydrogen ions to interact with the glass. This glass electrode measures the electrochemical potential of the hydrogen ion, and this reference electrode is needed for complete the electrical circuit. Before measuring the pH of the given solution, the temperature is adjusted. Then pH instrument is standardized by using the standard buffer solutions. 3 type of standard buffer solutions are available. These are the value of pH are 4, 7 and 9.2. These buffer solution available in the market in the tablet form. One tablet is dissolved into 100 ml of distilled water and prepare the buffer solution. This is the buffer solution that has 4 pH. Its pH is 7, and this buffer solution its pH is 9.2. So how calculate and measure the pH? These are the steps. First, you set the 0, then set the temperature, electrodes dipped into the standard solution. First, we take the standard buffer solution, that is 7, adjust it is on the pH 7. After then, remove the electrodes and wash it with the distilled water. Then these electrodes again dipped into the solution, buffer solution, that pH is 4. Adjust if it is required. Then electrodes are removed and again wash with distilled water, wipe it, and after then these electrodes are dipped into the sample solution or in the unknown solution. After 30 seconds, dial show the pH of value of the unknown solution. So this is the process to measure the pH of unknown solution. Now the clinical applications of the pH meter. First one, it is used to measure the pH of various biological fluids. Second one, it is used to adjust the pH of buffer solution which are used in the enzyme assay processes. Third one, it is used to adjust the pH of various reagents used in the biochemical assay process. Fourth application is, it is used to measure the pH of blood gases like CO2 and oxygen and bicarbonate by the blood gas analyzer. So these are the few applications of pH meter. Thank you. You have any queries?